Pakistan has also mobilized a lot of people who are going to travel to the United States and try to disrupt the Howdy Modi event as well. They're going to be raising slogans, they're going to be disrupting the peace, and they're going to try to do something that they did in the United Kingdom. And one of them was attack the Indian High Commission, the India House.
Yeah, but Vinith, US is not United Kingdom, so they are very clear. They have a no-nonsense approach on these things. But fact of the matter is, when you talk about UNGA...
No, that's not the question. My point is, Pakistan has, the resourcefulness to still do all of this despite being in shambles.
Yeah, because they have a lot of fake currency and drug money to do that. So we have to accept it and do the needful. They they also had filed a bogus lawsuit in the Houston court done by a proxy ISI funded organization called Kashmir Khalistan Liberation Referendum Front. But if you see the number of people who sits when the Prime Minister of Pakistan speaks at the UN General Assembly, then you can give it an understanding how much traction they get. So So I'll just make a statement, Vinith, what actually the world thinks. A recent past, the Gulf police, Dubai police chief stated this, that why are the Indians disciplined while idleness, criminality and smuggling in Pak community is rampant? And he also says that Pak pose a serious threat to Gulf societies for the drugs they bring with them. So the fact of the matter is, they will do what they have to do, but that is not the priority now for India. India has made it very sure that when it comes to dealing with United States, it's not about Pakistan alone, and they can do whatever they want. I'm sure the intelligence organizations are there pretty prepared for it. They have created a perimeter within which they can't come. If you look at the pattern of the bus stops from where the riders will be picked up, there is a pattern to it, and a lot of Islamic clerics are actually playing a role to it. So that is something that United States should also take notice of. But fact of the matter is, when you talk about a relationship between United States and India, this is never Pakistan-centric. Of course, I'm very sure Prime Minister Modi will make a mention about those countries without taking names who harbor terrorism. But when it comes to India, actually, Prime Minister going to United States, whether it's for this Howdy Modi event or the UNGA, there are bigger things India as a $2.8 trillion economic talks about, because it has a aspiration to be a global powerhouse. It talks about climatic change, it talks about renewable energy, it talks about major issues. We are not Pakistan-centric beyond the point, and we should not be. For Pakistan, this is some kind of a smokescreen, because the kind of desperation they have within the country, they have to do something to show that, we are actually shedding tears for Kashmir. Secondly, Pakistan Prime Minister is actually a puppet which has been put up by the deep state. If it doesn't show that he's trying to do something, he would be quicked out. One last point, in the UNHRC, they created a lot of brouhaha. They had to have 16 votes to actually have the admission of the resolution. Forget about adoption. They could not garner the 16 votes. They said that they had 58 countries who are supporting them. UN actually asked them to submit that list, a signed list of 58 countries. They could not do it. So that shows where Pakistan is as a failed state. Beyond the point, I think we should not take them too seriously. The security agencies will do the needful, but the barking dogs would always be there when two elephants actually meet.
All right, that's good.